Hello, my humans, and welcome to spooky season. Anybody care for a blood bag? This bride of Dracula has crawled up out of the cellar to see you with one of my favourite hauls of the year. You probably know that I'm completely obsessed with things that smell amazing, particularly things that smell spooky and amazing. However, if you're fairly new around here, you will not have heard me talk about Cocoa Pink before. And the reason for that is kind of a tragedy. The reason for that is Brexit. That thing that's ruining all our lives in the UK. We've got a chronic fuel shortage going on right now. We have shipping issues up the wazoo. It's ridiculous. And I have not been able to get hold of Cocoa Pink, my favourite and honestly the only body butter I buy these days because it smells so gorgeous and like it's so well perfumed, and you put it on and you're just enveloped in this cloud of wonderful spooky smells for the rest of the day. And I've been in love with them for years, and I have not been able to get anything from Cocoa Pink for 2 years now because of Brexit. At last, Cocoa Pink are able to ship to the UK again. So can I just say a huge thank you to Cocoa Pink for trying so hard and fighting your way around the legislation that our annoying, self-destructive, crazy little island has put in place and being able to ship to us again. Thank you so much, Cocoa Pink, seriously. So finally, I have here this enormous, incredibly heavy box of stuff. In we go. This is all of their autumn-winter collection. I don't tend to shop the summer collection very often because I do like the spooky scents so much. Anyway, in we delve, and oh my god, I have a little note in here saying thank you and we appreciate you and your YouTube reviews, because I did have a bit of a back and forth with them about a year or so ago when I was like, are you not shipping to the UK? What's going on? And they were trying to get through the legislation and it was just, our country had just made it impossible. So thank you so much, Steph. Thank you. Also, they say they have sent me some first look samples from their new collection, so that's going to be really cool. Oh my god, let's dive in. So the first thing I'm seeing, everything is like individually wrapped and all autumnal and gloomy looking like it always is. The first thing I'm seeing is definitely a sample. It's a big sample they've sent me of their goat milk and honey body lotion, which I don't know whether they've started. As I say, I've been out of the loop for 2 years because I haven't been able to get it, so I don't know is this on the site yet. But anyway, the scent is Velveteen Bloom, which I have never heard of either, so I think that might be new. Ooh, this is nice. It reminds me of a bee pal. Oh man, I can't identify the notes in this, and yet it's slightly floral, but in like a deep, musky, sexy way. I don't know if there's like dragon's blood or nag champa, like incensey, maybe some rose. I'm always so far off with Cocoa Pink notes whenever I look them up afterwards, because I don't tend to get the notes up for Cocoa Pink reviews because I order so much. It would take forever if I was to read you out the notes as well as my interpretation, but when I go back and look, I'm always so far off the nail. But that is nice. This is something I could see myself wearing both for bedtimes because it's kind of snuggly and cozy and romantic and evocative, but also for nights out too. My god, what did they call it again? Velveteen Bloom. Because when they do a scent, they tend to do that scent across everything they do, from the linen sprays to the body butter to the shampoo to the conditioner to like everything they do, you can get in that fragrance, which is so cool. I love that they do that. When you get one fragrance you love, you can just get everything in it. That is gorgeous. They have pegged my taste so well with this sample because I adore it. Onwards to the things that I have bought myself. Ah, baby, I've missed you. It's Wild Hunt. This is one of the ones that I tried for the first time when I got my last order like 2 years ago. Wild Hunt, I think, was a new scent then, or it was new to me at least, and it smelled like goth clubs, and I adored it. And please tell me it smells as good this year. I have missed this smell so much. Oh my god. Because the thing with Cocoa Pink, obviously it's body butter. Like, you use it up a lot quicker than you do a bottle of perfume. So my bee pals, they last me like a lifetime basically. But Cocoa Pink, I actually run out of it. So it's even more exciting when I get it back. And it's like, I've missed you. Wild Hunt. Oh my god. This one is like cold night air, graveyard dirt, like cold, wet graveyard dirt overturned on a misty night. Like, you can literally smell the mist. That's why I said goth clubs, because it reminds me of a fog machine. There's like this fog machine smoke that's so like, oh my god, 90s goth clubs. Because I swear they don't go so crazy, or not locally, they don't go so crazy with the fog machines as they used to, but you used to walk in, you'd be hit with this like damp, cold night air, like foggy smell. It's so wonderfully spooky. It's wonderfully spooky without being so weird that it's not wearable. Like, it's very, very wearable, but gorgeously spooky. And I have missed this baby. I have missed this baby. Oh, Wild Hunt, you're back. And I'm so glad. I'm so, so glad. Oh, I see why the tubs are bigger. This is one of the big tubs. This is one of the big tubs. So the standard tubs are still the same. What has changed is that the big tubs used to be this way. They used to be like vertical. They used to be vertically large. Now they've gone wider like a pancake. So that's what's changed. I guess it helps them pack the boxes maybe. So Wild Hunt, this is one of the big tubs, and that will hopefully last me a while because I love it. So anyway, the next one I have, I don't think I've tried this before. This is Fear of Pumpkins. It's one of the small tubs because I'd never tried it before. So in we go. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is going to be a very sweary review because I want to stick my tongue in this so badly. I can smell the richest. It's either vanilla or it's caramelized pecan ice cream. But I can smell like the ice cream wafers as well. I think the ice cream may be deep fried. I guess it's probably pumpkin ice cream since it's called Fear of Pumpkins. But I've never tried pumpkin ice cream, so my palate is interpreting it as a very rich vanilla or caramelized something. Oh my god, that is a fucking orgasm in a tub. Oh, that is delicious. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure my neighbours must think I'm having sex in here right now, the noises that are coming out. But, oh, that is the king of all foodies. So rich, so like caramelized, but the ice cream, and oh, it's like, oh, that is everything. That is everything. Fear of Pumpkins, absolutely fucking gorgeous. Gonna be smeared in that a lot. Ooh, next up we have Angel of Mumbai Sky Tower. I remember ordering this, but I don't remember anything about the notes at all. Oh my god, this is nice in a very different way. There's got to be black tea in this, I would say. That's the most recognizable note to me is black tea. And it's, is it black tea? Well, you know, it's black tea, but I'm not sure if it's milky black tea. It's more like sticking your nose in a tin of really good loose leaf tea than it is actually brewed tea. And there's something creamy. In the background, it's a very peaceful smell. It's such a floaty, meditative scent. But it's delicious. Oh my god. Oh, we're coming out swinging here. These are amazing so far. These are like two that I haven't tried yet, and they're both incredible. So the next one up, ooh, Jean's Ghost. I don't know if I've tried this one, but I do remember the notes. It's Jean Harlow, inspired by Jean Harlow, so Jean Harlow's Ghost. So it's meant to be all maraschino cherries. Am I saying that right? You know, those like boozy cherries. And cocktails and things. I think those were the notes. Yeah, you definitely get these boozy cherries, but the main front note is chocolate, like really good dark chocolate. And yeah, dark chocolate with boozy cherry. That is literally my favourite chocolate in the world. If I'm going to eat chocolate, particularly at Christmas, it's, you know, those dark chocolate things that are like dome shaped, and there's a cherry in there with like cherry liqueur, and you have to put it in your mouth all at one go or it'll explode all over you because it's literally full of like cherry liqueur, and they are delicious. And I can eat so many of those things that I literally get drunk. And it smells like that. I sound like I'm just absolutely sucking these guys' ass, don't I? I sound like I'm totally crawling up their ass trying to get sponsorship, but no, everything is just, everything is just gorgeous. Like, quite a simple scent, but like gorgeous, like dark chocolate, cherry liqueur. Gonna be smeared in that. That is lovely. Ah, Jean's Ghost. There's nothing really ghostly about it, but it's fucking delicious, so who cares? So moving on. Oh my god, okay, this one is Sweet Potato Souffle, and I bought it because I thought it sounded really weird. Like, if you were around, was it last Halloween or the year before that I did my pumpkin pie cooking video? I had never tried pumpkin pie before last year. I ended up completely addicted, but I'd never tried it, and the idea of sugar on a vegetable was so weird to me. I was like, this is going to be gross, surely. And no, pumpkin pie has become my favourite pie in the world, and I can't wait to start cooking it again when it comes round to... Dude, we're literally almost in October at the time of filming this, so I guess it's pumpkin pie season, oh my god. But anyway, Sweet Potato Souffle, I have never tried that either. And I do like sweet potatoes, but I wouldn't know how to turn one into a souffle. Is it sweet? Is it savoury? I don't know. It sounded interesting. So, oh baby, that is fucking gorgeous. Okay, caramelized, nearly burned brown sugar in like the best way. And there's just a hint of like muskiness, like the sweet potato as a kind of musky scent underneath. I remember B-Pow did a scent called Sweet Potato Musk many years ago. I didn't buy it because it sounded mad to me and my British sensibilities, like potato musk, what? But the Americans went crazy for it. And now I'm smelling this and I'm like, is this what that smelled like? Why don't I own a bottle? What? Oh, that is like, it's sexy. It's a sweet potato souffle. It's a potato and it's sexy. What? Yeah, oh my god. I love anything smoky, and the kind of caramelized burnt brown sugar note is so smoky. Just musky, and I wouldn't have guessed sweet potato if I hadn't been told there was sweet potato on the thing. Because this is just not what you do with a sweet potato in England. Like, we tend to just basically... Well, I just microwave them with a bit of salt and butter, so I basically treat them like a potato. I don't know the wonders that a sweet potato can do, and I am thinking about doing that this year, trying out some American kind of yam recipes and just seeing, like, all these crazy sweet things they do with sweet potatoes. Like, is it good? Am I going to like it? Like, pumpkin pie was such a winner last year. Let's try it, but... Again, in fact, I don't even want to just stick my tongue in this. I want to just go, and just like scoop it all out. Don't do that. Don't eat your body butters. It's not a good idea. I'm sure they taste disgusting and probably make you very sick, but... Oh, that is I could smell that for ages. When I'm watching movies, one of my autistic stimming things is sniffing things. So I love to sit in front of a movie and have like about 4 different scents on me, so I can kind of cycle between the 4, just sniffing, 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 or I'll get a big box of samples out and be sniffing, sniffing, sniffing. Like, it's one of my favourite calming, like, helps me focus stims, to just smell gorgeous things. And that sweet potato souffle, I could smell that for an eternity. I have chosen well so far this year. There's loads more to go. I need to get on with this. So anyway, next up we have, oh, of course, the other big tub I bought is the, come on camera, you can do it. God Loves Jazz. I loved the little heart in it. I was initially persuaded into buying this scent by the title because of my friend Jazz, who died in 2017. And this scent is so perfect. Not just as a perfect scent, but it's so perfect for my friend. Because it's an absolute booze riot. It's got, you know, those white boozy cherries, and it's got some kind of cherry booze, and I would say brandy, maybe some Scotch whiskey. I think there's pipe tobacco in there too. And it just smells like the most cozy, amazing, like you can smell the wood of some like old kind of Irish style pub, or some old like Victorian era pub. You can just smell, you know, the old wood there, all soaked with all these boozes, and it's all this like cozy, Christmassy kind of booze. Almost, you know, you've got the cherry liqueur, and you've got almost something that smells a bit like sherry too. So it smells like holding yourself up in this oldie worldy pub at Christmas and getting totally toasted, and you know, the rain spattering the windows, and you're just in there, and it's cozy, and it smells like the coziest, best time in the world, and it's such a comforting smell. And I love the fact that it's called God Loves Jazz, because God has to love jazz, because jazz was completely impossible not to love, and he would have loved this smell. It's it's a total party in a tub, and that's jazz. So the next one up is Black Forest, which have I tried this before? I think I have, but I'm not positive about that. Ooh, this is nice, and it's a big change. This one is not all about the food, and it's not all about the booze. This one is just a gorgeous forest, and seriously, they have upped their game this year. I swear, either my nose is having a really, really strong smelling day today, or they have upped their game, or I'm just used to wearing very faded 2-year-old Cocoa Pink. It could be that, but these are so strong today. They are so good. But Black Forest, it's a lovely, lovely forest, and you can smell that it's like dusk or dawn. You can smell the dew on the ground kind of squishing up underneath your boots and kind of rising in mist around the trees. I went to the local forest at dawn in summer when it was like a rainy day and everything was squidgy and it smelled so good, and I remember thinking, I wish I could bottle this scent, and hi, Cocoa Pink have bottled the scent for me. Yeah, damp forest at dawn or dusk. Lovely, lovely, lovely Black Forest. Beautiful. Okay, next up I have one that I have not tried, which is glowing jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, that's amazing. That is ominous as fuck. I don't know quite why, but it is. You can smell that it's a pumpkin. There's that fresh orange, quite light kind of pumpkin-y smell. But there's something creepy as shit about this smell at the same time. Like, there's a hint of spice. And there's something slightly smoky melty about it. Like, obviously it's meant to be a glowing jack-o'-lantern. It's meant to have a candle in it. So there's something smoky about it. But something is just giving me this, like, dread clutch when I smell this. There's just something genuinely unsettling about this scent, and I can't work out why. But dude, like, you can just see this really evil looking jack-o'-lantern just kind of glaring at you, and this makes me think I need to watch the Halloween movies again. It really does. Like, it's been so long since I watched those movies, and Halloween, mildly unsettling. I think I need to wear glowing jack-o'-lanterns and watch the Halloween movies. That's something I need to do whenever I get some downtime. That sounds good. So next up, this is another one I haven't tried. It is called Fear of Ghosts. So we've had Fear of Pumpkins. This is Fear of Ghosts. Again, I want to lick it. I really, really want to lick it. White chocolate, marshmallow. Fear of Ghosts is basically everything that's delicious and white. So just the purest, most angelic, silky smooth, vanilla laced, marshmallow dribbled white chocolate. It's quite simple, but again, I could sniff this all day long. This one does actually make me want to go out and get some white chocolate ice cream. Yeah, white chocolate ice cream with marshmallows. Just everything white that's delicious and sweet. Oh, that is blissful. Fear of Ghosts, blissful. Onwards. The next one is called Faded Memories, and I have never tried this before. With Cocoa Pink, I pretty much always load my cart up with stuff I haven't tried before, because I get so much more of a kick out of trying new stuff with Cocoa Pink. Like, I'll order the big tubs of my old favorites, like a few of my old favorites, but mostly I just want to try everything. So Faded Memories. Okay. That's very evocative. It smells like perhaps rose water or someone's faded perfume on an old letter. Like, you can almost smell the parchment, like the faded parchment, the tattered satin ribbon, it's all like rolled into a scroll with. It smells like somebody's ancient love letter that you found in an old chest in like your grand's attic. You can smell like the dust of the attic, the wood of the old box, like, but mostly it's this very classic faded perfume of kind of rose water and sadness. Is there some frankincense or something in there too? There's something very melancholy about it. Oh, that's beautiful. You can see beautiful, beautiful women from times long past wearing this perfume or scenting their love letters with this perfume. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is like so beautiful in a completely different way to all the others, in such a really like pretty, well thought out, elegant, cared for kind of way. You can tell so much care goes into their scents and their inspirations. Like, that's what I love about them. Like, I do try a lot of smelly thing companies, and rarely am I as blown away as I am by Bpal and Cocoa Pink. Like, these two tend to be the ones that I like would do anything for. They are amazing, customer for life, because you can just feel how much care goes into it. Like that glowing jack-o'-lantern scent, like, it's so unsettling, and I can't even work out why it's unsettling. Like, that is so geniusly well done. I can't even with their stuff. They're just getting better and better every year, and it's amazing. Okay, so the next one is No Princesses Here, and I don't remember the notes. I've never tried it before. That's very badass. It's very, very... It's gritty. It's like you've got the graveyard dirt, but you've also got this smouldering, burned... Is it supposed to have dragons as an inspiration? I think there might be dragons as an inspiration in this one, because it's got a lovely smoke note. There's a lovely, lovely, clean, soaring, smoke rising into the air kind of smoke note. I swear there's a little bit of graveyard dirt too. Don't know if there's dragon's blood in that, maybe. But it's very dragony. If you like dragons, No Princesses Here, I think maybe the scent for you. Very ass-kicking, beautiful smoke scent, lovely. Okay, this one I think is going to be quite simple, because it is simply called Apple Pie Donut. Haven't tried it before. Sounds fucking delicious. Oh my god. I've never had an apple pie donut. They don't exist in this country. But it smells like... I think I'm actually dribbling. It smells like the most amazing fresh apple pie. Like, you know, like really good, like Bramley apples that are sweet and tart and juicy. And you've got like the topping of the apple pie, and it's all like crisscrossy with like the caramelized sugar on top. There's just like a hint of gooey donut as well. I don't even want to dip my tongue in this. I want to smear my entire face in this and then lick it off like a lizard. And it's almost got a slightly smoky hint to it, or like caramelized. Okay, I've got to move on because I'm taking too long there. This is going to be a huge video, but apple pie donut is delicious and I'm going to be smothered in it for a very long time. Next one up, also a foodie, caramel popcorn balls. Very deep, rich, smoky caramel. The popcorn is kind of in the background to the caramel balls. It's really... I haven't eaten... Well, over here it's like toffee popcorn is what you get. You don't get caramelized popcorn balls over here, but you do get toffee popcorn. And I haven't had it in so long, and Oh, that is delicious. That is a movie night scent for sure. But it's not so popcorny that you'd feel weird wearing it out, because I do own some popcorn Beepal scents and I don't tend to wear them out very often because it's like, do I want to go out smelling like I just rolled around in the popcorn machine at the movies? Whereas this is wearable as a perfume. It's not all popcorn, but it's got enough of a popcorn kick to make you feel like you know, to have that cozy, oh, I'm a kid at the cinema feeling again. Oh, that's beautiful. Caramel popcorn balls. That is really pretty. Oh. Okay, the next one is homemade holiday eggnog, which I do recall trying about 5 years ago. And I don't think I've tried it since then because I just love trying new ones so often. There's a lot of like old favorites that I haven't smelled in years. Oh my God, though. Again, I swear they've upped their game because I liked this last time I tried it, but this time there's so much more richness and complexity to the eggnog. You can smell everything. And is it brandy you put in eggnog? I think I tend to put whiskey in mine, but I think it's actually meant to be brandy, right? Smells like brandy anyway. Smells like really good brandy. And you've got, it's really like thick, creamy eggnog. I'm dribbling again. And just a sprinkle of nutmeg on top. It's very boozy. It's very strong eggnog. This is eggnog for when the kids are driving you mad. Oh, it's one of my hugest sadnesses, as petty as it sounds about the UK, is that we don't have eggnog. Eggnog is not a thing here. If you want eggnog, you have to make it yourself. And I'm not good at that. Mine tends to curdle and go all wrong. So I usually just heat up milk with like a vanilla pod and a cinnamon stick in there. And then I will put some brandy in and put some nutmeg on top. And it makes like decent eggnog. It's pretty okay. But when you smell like the richness in proper eggnog, oh, that's delicious. That is absolutely fucking delicious. Homemade holiday eggnog. That is not going to make it until Christmas. I'm sorry, it's not. And the next one we have is Peppermint Snow Angels. That sounds really nice. I haven't had anything snowy yet, actually, this year. That's crazy. Usually I am a sucker for snowy scents. Oh my God. Peppermint and white chocolate is one of the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful combinations my nose has ever indulged in. Does anyone remember After Eight mints and the fact they used to make white chocolate ones at Christmas? Do they still do that? I don't know, but white chocolate After Eight mints, I could eat so many of those fuckers. It was ridiculous. And this, the peppermint is so pure and floaty and sweet with the white chocolate. It's almost like snapped up candy canes. Actually, it's almost like chewing on a candy cane. And I can't eat candy canes anymore because I can't have the colorings that are in them. And I'm really like, every Christmas that galls me so much that I can't eat candy canes. So if anyone makes like coloring free candy canes, oh, I would love some of that. There's just sugar, peppermint oil. Can I make them myself? Maybe I can. Maybe I'll try it this year. Maybe I'll try making like naturally coloured candy canes, because I could colour them with like beetroot juice or something like that. If I can work out how you make a candy cane, maybe I'll try it. But oh, that reminds me of childhood Christmases when I could still eat candy canes. And it is a bit of a snowy scent, like the peppermint, the cold kind of peppermintiness does have this floaty kind of icy, snowy feeling. Like, you know, you can like feel the little mittens on your hand. You feel like a little kid going sledging or something with a candy cane in your pocket, a squashed one. Oh, that's beautiful. That is big tub worthy. If I go back for a Christmas order, I am getting a big tub of Peppermint Snow Angels. Note to self. Oh, we are actually all the way through the body butters now. That was all of them. I can't tell because I'm covered in tissue paper all over here. But I do have some linen sprays to try. And I am so grateful for the fact they do linen sprays. You can spray them on clothing and it lasts for ages. And I'm mostly grateful because they discontinued one of my favourite scents called the Open Fire. I was like so gutted. It was the most beautiful, beautiful scent. But fortunately, I still have a bottle of the linen spray and I'm preserving it like crazy and just wearing it occasionally, and it smells so good. So the first one I have is Honey Cinnamon Rolls, which I have had as a body butter before and I loved it. Yes. Oh, Honey Cinnamon Rolls. I'm so glad to have you back. gooey, gooey Cinnabons. We don't get Cinnabons in this country, and it's yet another travesty of this rotten little rock is the fact that we don't have Cinnabons. So, gooey, icing dripping, cinnamon rolls, that's going to be on me a lot. Yeah, I love anything that you can spray on clothes perfume wise. I love B Pal's linen sprays. I love these linen sprays. Anything like you can put it on your bed and you can have a bed that smells like honey cinnamon rolls. You can have a coat that smells like cinnamon rolls, or a scarf or a hat, like anything you wear, and it stays there for ages and it's just magic, and I love it. And then the other ones I got in linen spray, I got the Wild Hunt. So let's just see if it smells kind of the same in a linen spray. Oh my god, I think the Wild Hunt actually smells even better in a linen spray. That is so evocative and so goth club and so foggy and mysterious and amazing. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's going to be on me a lot in winter. That just adds some extra swoop to like any swoopy gothic coat. It's cold and it's dark and it's spooky. The Wild Hunt is so good. And then finally, I have like a lot of little perfume oil samples. So because this video is very, very long, I'm going to sniff through these and I will just give you the ones that I like. Ooh, okay, so here's one I really like. It is called Good with Rats, and it's very dank and dark. And is that tobacco or alcohol? It smells, it's like underground caves with some kind of almost medicinal alcohol. Reminds me a little of B Pal's laudanum scent in that kind of medicinal way, but this is a lot more complex. Very kind of dark and gloomy, and I'm going to have to look up the notes in that. Good with Rats, that is an interesting one that I will have to try on skin for sure. Oh, this one's called Merry Halloween. How does Merry Halloween smell? Delicious. Okay, like popcorn balls, candy apples, some kind of boozy punch. Is it absinthe? Merry Halloween is just a big kind of crazy gumbo of candy and booze and... Oh, that's fun. This one is very interesting. This one is called 10 Years Pumpkin, and... or rather there's a comma there, so it's 10 Years Pumpkin. And it's like blackened, it's like pumpkin skin blackened and burned to me. With something else dark and smoky and very creepy indeed. What is that? Oh my god, I'm going to have to look up these notes if it's even on the website yet. Oh look, it actually says the notes on the back. How dumb am I? They say, our sweet pumpkin caramelized with our own heavenly burnt sugar blend, made decadent with oud, vanilla and dulce de leche, I think I said that wrong, and ground it in deep musky earth and cement. Okay, so there's some kind of caramelized stuff going on, and there's the deep musky earth and cement, but I don't get any of those like foodie notes at all. I don't get anything gourmet from 10 Years Pumpkin. It's all... But as I say, there's like a little bit of that kind of burnt pumpkin skin. So there's something a little bit foodie. But to me, it's all like the dark, spooky bit. So that is a really cool smell. And I think this might be a good one to end with, because this is the final thing. It is called He Who Walks Behind the Rose. And it's a very masculine scent. It does have the notes listed here, but I can't read them without spilling it all over myself. But there is sweet withered hay over haunted dirt, the lurking earthy presence of vetiver and patchouli, a clash of burning gas and sacred incense. It's very, very interesting. It is. You get the vetiver, you get the burning gas and incense. It's like very industrial and dark, but also you've got like the hay, and that smells sexy. That smells like a sexy badass. Actually, it makes me think, have you been watching Peaky Blinders? Anyone out there, please tell me, if you have access to Peaky Blinders, watch it. It is so good. And Cillian Murphy, I have such a huge crush on him, but like his eyes in Peaky Blinders, I don't know whether they've put like extra pale contacts on him just to pale down his already pale eyes, but he's got these cold, dead eyes, but he's gorgeous. He's got this like boyish face, and I don't know how old he must be by now, but he is gorgeous. But this smell is exactly how I envisage Tommy Shelby of Peaky Blinders smelling. Like, you've got all this gunpowder from like killing people, but the hay of his horses, the industrial stench of like Birmingham in the 1920s. Yeah, smells like a badass. I think that one would be very interesting on a guy, and I can't wait to see how it smells on my skin. Very, very badass. He who walks behind the rose. Creepy, creepy name. So this is my Hall of Doom. It's like all over the table in front of me, and I am so excited to smother myself in these things. So yes, a huge round of applause to Coco Pink. I do think they have upped their game even more this year, because everything smells so complex and so rich and so gorgeous, and this has been really, really fun, even though it's taken me like an hour and a half to record this, and I'm starving now and my voice is fucked, but this has been lovely. So anyway, thank you for tolerating me this long. Thank you so much, Coco Pink. You rock. This video is enormous. I'm going to shut up and go away now. Thank you for listening. Over and out. Bye bye.